Eko feko kena ngomo. Eyem sroto, 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 Adebo nibi fiale sroto, 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 baba, oh, sroto, Omo kole nawa, omo kole meleo, omo kole shia shia, omo kole noko no ye pano, kiko sroto yemi. Adebo nibi fiale sroto yemi, sroto yemi, yemi sroto sroto yemi. Gomo kole nawa, gomo kole meleo, gomo kole shia shia, gomo kole noko no ye pano, kiko sroto yemli. Adebo nibi fiale sroto yemli, sroto yemli, yemli sroto yemli. Gomo kole nawa, gomo kole meleo, gomo kole shia shia, gomo kole noko no ye pano, kiko sroto yemli. Adebo nibi fiale sroto yemli, sroto yemli, yemli sroto yemli.
It's all about the booth niggas of the hurl. Inky Kemu, baby, Abo Fraba. Get it, huh? I can't stand it, Muntu Gina.
You're listening to DJ Faculty.
I feel good, Menya Honka. Austin, the good God, Nyami Papa. Hey, I'm about a search machine. I don't know, Sukudi, now worrying. Search machine, I don't know.
Moko school, my bad. Mage to fear, chida, emi. Emi abakuso. Emi around. Emi abakuso. Oh, emi oh. Emi abakuso. Emi to fear sa. And now that's my. Mage.
If I pay to her, we don't come invest. If you are a bro now, we go boost make you vex. You vex. Your mama go vex. You don't enter. Come on, check account, you don't enter. You don't enter. Come on, check balance, you don't enter.
African girl body like a Milo Choco. She dance how we look Choco. Choco, Milo Choco. Melanie African girl body like a Milo Choco. She dance how we look Choco. Choco, Milo Choco. Melanie Choco.
Kevin,
listening to DJ Faculty.
Farmers Day it is. Good morning, welcome to the Farmers Day edition of TV3 New Day. Today we're celebrating our hard-working farmers. I wish that this morning no farmer will go into their farm because it's their special day.
Yes, it is.
But you find people who are not farmers enjoying the holiday while the farmers still go into their farms. Yes, and then for me, since former President Rawlings, bless his soul, may he rest in peace, under the PNDC era set up the Farmers Day. It's come very far because the first awardee got about 2 classes of Wellington Boot or something on the radio set. Subsequently, people got that same thing.
Started winning cars later on.
Houses and all of that. Yeah. And you see most of those people who won. I have good information that some place around the Central University College of Mutual used to be part of a one-time National Best Farmers Farm. Oh. He sold part of it. So question is, how lucrative is farming these days? How well appreciated is the farmer? And for those who are into farming, are they getting the inputs? Are people being encouraged to get into farming? We'll have that conversation.
Anyway, so you're very welcome. But this morning, again, we would want you to partake in everything that we are doing here on TV3 New Day. What's your experience with farming? Have you even been on any farm at all before? Maybe when you were in SHS or JHS, you used to go to your school farm, or maybe during holidays like me, your grandma or your mother will go and leave you in the village and you would have to go onto the farms with your uncle, with your grandma. Whatever your experiences have been over the years, we want to experience that or want to relive that with you this morning on TV3 New Day. So we probably open the phone lines, but until then, our WhatsApp lines are active. It is available for you to send us all your memories when it comes to farming. That is if you have any. Or maybe Johnny, do you have a backyard garden?
Well, I used to, but not.
Your dad had one?
Yes, my dad had one. So you do tomatoes, onions. We did a bit of garden eggs,
right?
And then we had a poultry.
Right.
We had a fish farm as well. We had a place where a poultry. So we had chicken, we had duck, we had goat, a goat pen. What we didn't do were pigs. And because my dad had been the head of industries, project and development of the Ghana Prison Service at some point, that came to him naturally.
Okay.
Because it's part of their routine to also, as part of the reformation process for the prisoners or inmates, ensure. So if you go to Boston, for example, you find they have a fishing pond, they have farms, they have cassava planted that they depend on. Sometimes even sell it. I don't know what the present situation is though.
Well, so share your experiences with us. We would love to know. Send us messages. We'll open the phone lines later as well so that you can also share your experiences. Or let us know what you think, in your own estimation, what we can do to make sure that Ghana does, like we never ever go hungry. Never ever go
Hashtag TV3 New Day. And you know that when the farmers go to their farm, or even when the market went, like I just bought from Cookie.
He's my first customer for the morning.
The market, and I gave her big money, I won't take the change.
Yes.
Now, the farmers go to their farm, they have their Kofi Adeka or their small Sanyo radio that they listen to while they farm. They listen to the news and music and all of that. But also in the markets, they do that. You go to Kanishi, you find they have cone speakers. You go to all the markets, they listen to music. This morning, we're trying to live that. So we brought Ghana's finest DJ Faculty. On the ones and twos. It's our latest burger in town. Dubai burger. Yeah, called Dubai.
Oh, sir. I didn't know about that. Oh, I see. And two Sky Train, no, they are banana.
And no Burj or the Burj Khalifa nearby themselves.
Welcome to TV3 New Day. It's our Farmers Day edition. It promises to be very, very exciting. Please don't go anywhere. Stay with us as we celebrate our farm.
Johnny's Bite is at 7 a.m. prompt. Johnny's Bite. Today we are not ditching it. Because you're at home, we want you to eat your breakfast first. 7. We're coming, Johnny's Bite. So any moment after 7, Johnny's Bite is coming up.
7 o'clock sharp. Thank you for buying from me this morning.
Thank you.
I'm not giving the change back though.
DJ Faculty.
I picture the things I go do to you tonight. You for sure they run for me,
Yes, I can. Don't be late. I gone now, son, and them. Yes, I can. Don't be late. I gone now, and them. So, are you a bomber? Yes or no? If you're your girlfriend, make her know. Boys, we go carry. Go. Party, but them, feel I'm for body. You the feel I'm for body. Party, but them, feel I'm for body. I feel I'm for body. Party, papa.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? And yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I'll fear no evil, for you are with me. Give sentence with me, O God, and defend my cause against the ungodly people. Good morning. Welcome to Johnny's Bite. And happy Farmers Day to all our hard-working farmers whose efforts seem like nothing. Good morning to our farmers. Good morning to our farm hands who till the dirt to plant the seed, to nurture them, and to make sure that they are very well taken care of. Good morning to them. Good morning to all those who buy our local produce and make sure that our farmers are kept healthy and happy and are on their way to being wealthy as well. Good morning to you. Good morning to all those who are venturing into farming because they are deciding to take sustenance in their diversities and they are trying to live General Kutua Champon's Operation Feed Yourself agenda. Good morning to you. It's not about the sloganeering. It is about working in the interest of the farmer. And we have had occasion from here at Media General to go out there into the forgotten parts of this country to meet with cocoa farmers who have never seen a bar of chocolate before. Oh yes, we gave a cocoa farmer in this country a bar of chocolate. He had never seen some before. A cocoa farmer. He's been planting cocoa for donkey years. He has never ever seen a bar of chocolate before. Now, it is not about sloganeering, as I said, or big names, or if you like, big projects. It's about the real thing. And this morning, I'm saying to you, share it. Share it so that they see it. Intimidation will not win. Intimidation in any form, in any structure will not win. Intimidation, I'm saying it again. Intimidation in any form and in any structure does not win. When we were kids in school, you had always that one boy or one girl who was older than all of you, or maybe in a senior class, who would intimidate you and ask you to meet them at the back of the school when school closes and all of that. But the next day, there's always a teacher who's looking up, who's acting right, who comes up to deal with that person. And this morning, I want to encourage all of us as citizens, not spectators, as we were told by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo in that plagiarized speech on the 7th of January, 2017. It was a plagiarized speech. Even though we pay people to write speeches for the president, we pay people to consult for him. We have people who are communication directors at the presidency. They shamefully plagiarize a speech. Perhaps that is why, as of now, we don't believe in that speech we plagiarized, asking the people to be citizens and not spectators. That's why we shamefully don't believe in what we ask the people to become. Now, when you are a citizen and not a spectator, when things are going wrong, you talk about it. And when you talk about it, you expect those who are living on the comfort of your taxes to be able to speak about it and to address the issues that you have spoken about. Those in power, those in authority, put the police, the military, NIB, national security, put all of them together. They are not more than the numbers of the citizenry. But you see, because all of us cannot be policemen, military men, fire service men, immigration men, national security men, we all can be presidential staffers, we all can be ministers, we all can be MPs. That's why we elect and choose some of them to go in there. That's why there's a screening process for people to go in there. So once they go in there, they must first of all recognize that the power that they have is not for them. The power that they have is from the people. It emanates from the people. And so when power now is being used, abused, whimsical and capriciously, and it's being used to oppress the very people who afforded the people the power, it becomes a problem. People queue in the sun, in the rain. People cross rivers and streams. People are beaten because of you politicians. And when you get the power, it's as if the people do not matter anymore. Share, like, let them see it. Because this morning, I said intimidation will not win. Intimidation in any form. I tell you what, since I started Johnny's Bite, I've got feedback. Obviously, those who are on the NDC side are excited. They meet you and they say, oh, you are doing a very fine job. There are people I know who are in the middle, who have no political coloration. And they say, my brother, you are speaking for all of us. And then there are the people on the side of the government. There are two sets of people. Those on the side of government who will not say it publicly, but privately they will tell you, boss, our people are misbehaving. Thank you for speaking up. And then there are those who are sycophants, hypocrites, and parasites, praise and worship singers, who no matter what it is, they will ask you to shut up. I remember in 2014, 2015, 2016, and I showed you some of the screenshots. I will show you some more because I say intimidation will not win. I will show you those screenshots, and I'll tell you what. Between 2014, 2015, and even in 2016, an election year, sometime in November, sometime even in December, I made comments about the state of the country. It was an election year. My friends who are in the MPP, who today backdoor are asking me to keep quiet and to tone down and say, oh, what have we done to you? Must you do something to me before I speak the truth? The truth is only one. Must you do something to me before I speak the truth? The truth that matters to all of us. The truth that citizens must speak and not spectators. Must you do something to me before I speak the truth? There are concerns about bad governance and corruption. There are concerns about economic hardship. Life is tough. Cost of living. There are concerns about the exchange rate. How much you are buying a dollar for when you have cedis. We are buying pounds and euros. There are concerns about what you call harsh fuel prices. There are concerns. If those concerns being mentioned by some of us who have decided to sacrifice ourselves for it is the reason we will be intimidated, the people must stand up for it. The people must speak up. I'm not asking you to go and insult anybody. I'm not asking you to go and beat anybody. I'm not asking you to go and harass anybody. Those are things I don't endorse. And since I started Johnny's Bite, I've never insulted anybody. Since I started my journalistic career, I've never insulted anybody. Even the people who come to harass me, I've never insulted anybody. They send people onto my pages. They send people onto other people's pages just to shut them down. But they tell us there's no culture of silence. But when you speak, they tell you to shut up. And I'm happy about one thing. Under Johnny's Bites, I've noticed a certain trend. When those sycophants and those social media laggards with 20 megabytes data and 30 megabyte data come on and start talking their hogwash, the people under it who are feeling the pinch, they shut them down because those people don't get free fuel coupons. Those people are not connected to people in power who will get free hotels to sleep in or even travel outside when they have medical issues. Those people have no protocol when their family and friends want to enter the police, military, or whatever it is to serve their country. They have no protocols. Those people have no protocols that even though NAPCO beneficiaries have been told that you'll be given permanency and that the payroll is choked, they have no protocol to get their people in there. Those people have no protocol to get their people into the best places to do their national service so that beyond their 559 cities, they could be getting some more money. Those people have no protocols. So they are real Ghanaians like you and I who are living on the streets and making sure that we are trying to live honestly. Back to what I was telling you. So they asked, what have we done to you? I said, must you do anything to me before I start speaking up? You made promises to me. You gave me a manifesto. You campaigned to me. I look at all the parties that were campaigning. I said, I will vote for you. Now, what even puts me off are those people who believe that, oh, because you supported a certain cause, because you voted for a certain party, even if the party is misbehaving, you cannot speak about it. Where from this warped logic? Where from it? Then there are others who say, oh, what have they given you? Must anybody give me something before I speak up? How insulting. When in 2014, 2015, 2016, I was speaking up, you in the MPP, did you give me anything? And I dare anybody who said they gave me anything to come forward. I dare you. Come forward if you ever give me. I dare you. Through the Hope campaign and everything, I dare you. Come forward. Come and tell me you gave me a dime. Come and tell me. Come and show me. Come and show me. And you have people with gray hair in their hair, in their beards, in their mustache, even in their noses and their ears, talking rubbish. And saying, oh, he is an NDC branch chairman. NDC branch chairman of which branch? I've asked you to prove it. You can't prove it. NDC branch of which chairman? Do you know my party card? Do you have it? Do you have evidence of it? Do you have it? Do you have evidence of it? Then somebody say, oh, he's saying other things so he can go and collect money. Collect money from who? From where? Where when you make reckless comments in the past and they bring those comments to you, you must be responsible enough as an adult to take responsibility for the useless comments you made in the past. What you're trying to do, and you have tried to do it so many times, but today I decided to address all of you because I say intimidation will not win. It will not win because you send even ministers and very big people, party communicators, to come, and you know what they do? Funny enough, I learned propaganda at GIJ. I studied propaganda. Anybody who sat in class with me know we studied propaganda. We studied the techniques of propaganda. So we know hero worship, bandwagon. We know the lesser of two evils. We know all those techniques. We studied it at GIJ. We studied up Joseph Goebbels. So when people who are giving speaking notes on WhatsApp platforms and they read it sheepishly and they come and narrate it sheepishly and woodenly, I look at them and I laugh. That's why I'm able to see through them and ask them those questions. They read, speaking on their own, they cannot generate their own minds. They read speaking notes and come and tell you. That's what they do. Now, what they do is that they try so hard to put mud on the messenger, to discredit the messenger, so that the message will have no value. If I'm talking about the harsh economic situation in the country, why must you be focusing on me? So they end up trying to address you and say, oh, you are not credible. Oh, you are an NDC branch chairman. Oh, you are going to take money from here. Oh, they are giving you something. Oh, you have a grand agenda against the government. But the question you asked about the fact that there are no street lights, they won't answer that question. There are concerns. There are concerns about the price of a bag of maize. It jumped from 160 Ghana cedis to more than 500 Ghana cedis. They are concerned about the shrinking balls of kenke. Concerns about jobs for young people that are not existent. Look at the NAPCO beneficiaries. Heal Ghana. They are owed 7 months. Dr. Anyas came here and promised that they will be paid their monies very, very soon. In fact, the others who were owed was September and October were promised that their monies will be paid. Has it been paid? Have you paid the Heal Ghana people? Instead of focusing on those ones, you are looking at people to hold and intimidate. Intimidation will not work. It will not win. Get back to governance. Focus. Be professional. That's not why the people voted for you. And for you watching me, the ordinary Ghanaian, I'm saying that you also have a Facebook, Twitter, Instagram page. You have a WhatsApp status. Stop posting nudes and unnecessary memes. When you see a street light that's not working, take a photo, take a video and post it. When you see a road that has no markings, take a video, a photo and post it. When you go to buy kenke and the price has shrunk, take a photo and post it. Ask the government to be responsible for your well-being because that's why they are in power. When somebody sends you Momo and the money keeps vanishing and flying away, post it. When you buy ECG credit and you don't get it, you use their app, they deduct your money, you don't get it, post it. Post it, post it, keep posting, speak up. Because you see, the few of us who are speaking up today, who have decided that we will not be intimidated, the few of us, if we become intimidated, finally cave in and become extinct, who will speak for you? Who will speak for you? Who will speak for you? Because if you expect the party communicators to speak for you, they won't speak for you. Because you know what? Sadly, most of them are looking for appointments. Most of them are looking to catch the eye of the appointing authority, that's the president or whoever has the president here, to be able to be given appointments. So they will form a certain small group and go and hold a certain useless press conference just to catch attention. Then you see them coming on your page. Some of them, when I see them, I even feel I don't want to spar with them. Because in trying to have a banter with them, you find out that all they are looking for is to, because they have told them that, oh, we have tried to bring this guy down, he's not going down. So they are coming. If they succeed in bringing you down, then they will go and say, oh, I brought him down, where's my reward? Shame on you. You are a young person. This is not how to make an honest living. You are a young person. This is not what Kwame Nkrumah fought for. This is not what J.B. Dankwa fought for. This is not what Hilary Liman fought for. This is not what Abrifa Buzia fought for. This is not what Rawlings fought for. This is not what President Mills fought for. You are a young person. Shine your eyes. I'll come back. Read this one. I'll just read the statement. I won't say anything more. Media Journal for immediate release. Captain Smart released. Accra, Thursday, December 2, 2021. The Nima Divisional Police Command today arrested broadcaster Blessed Godspray Smart, popularly known as Captain Smart, the host of the morning show Onia Machi on Media General subsidiaries Onia TV and Onia FM. At about 11 a.m. Thursday, Smart received officers from the National Investigations Bureau in his home who invited him to their office, to which he obliged. He was subsequently taken to the Nima Police Station in Accra for interrogation. At the Nima Police Station, Smart was cautioned on the offense of offensive conduct and conducive to breaches of the peace as provided under Section 207 of the Criminal Act 1960, Act 29. He provided a caution statement and then he was granted bail. According to the police, the arrest of Captain Smart was due to some unsavory pronouncements he had alleged to have made that, according to them, hinged on the peace and security of the country. However, Media General believes that the statement made by Captain Smart should not be one that should be interpreted in the manner that the police did, and also to add that we are increasingly concerned about the new trend of arrest of journalists and media practitioners. The recent trend of picking journalists has affected journalists who work with Media General, who are simply doing their work, and likely every Ghanaian should be protected by the Constitution. Today's arrest and detention of Captain Smart is by no means an isolated incident, but just one more egregious example of the intolerance increasingly creeping into the Ghanaian society. We are convinced that a careful review of the entire statement made by Captain Smart would reveal that it did not amount to threat to the peace and stability of the country as claimed by the Ghana Police. The Media General Group would like to urge the Ghana Police and the IGP to exercise restraint in their dealings with journalists, legitimately doing their work, and dismiss these broad charges so the press freedom will be protected. We at Media General shall continue to preach and exercise responsible journalism. However, we would continue to empower our journalists and broadcasters to be fearless, honest, and forthright in their professional outlook. Signed by Chris Coney, Group Head of Corporate Affairs. And that is the letter. I'll tell you a very interesting thing. The Auditor General, in the Auditor General report published, that some individuals who should have known better had spent monies from sources they should not have spent. I quoted the Auditor General. Some right-thinking individuals sent a message that I was going to be sued. And that's what the threat of suit. I've had plenty. But you see, I'm so professional, and I'm not bragging, so professional that I will not fall for that cheap thing. I'm still waiting for the threat of, because if you sue me, I will cite the Auditor General, because I only reported what the Auditor General had found. Was it correct that you collected money from sources that you should not have collected? Yes. Was the Auditor General wrong? No. Why are you not challenging the Auditor General? Why are you not suing the Auditor General? Why do you want to turn around and sue? I say intimidation will not win. Intimidation, it will not win. It has never won. Anywhere. Intimidation, it only survives for a little while. Intimidation does not win. Danny played a video of COP Tete Yohunu with the IGP and other members of the Police Management Board. He was there with COP Kofi Boakye and the rest. The IGP is taking a tour. And this is what he had to say. Play.
Yes, sir. And that is what we have started. And my visit to your region, station by station, station by station last night, following the IGP, the man who is never tired.
I'm tired now.
I've seen that there's a lot we have to do. All have spoken about the image, and the image is very important. We have to work hard to raise the image and continue to maintain the level of discipline we are all trying to build. Are you prepared to raise the image high?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
So there are things you used to do. I think you do them no more. Is that not correct?
Yes, sir.
No, you see this? Yes, sir.
That's visual, yes, sir.
Somebody has come to your charge office. Counter NCO, counter SO. The person is bleeding. Wants medical form. You say you don't have medical form to give. just because you want something to be paid. Is that not true?
Yes, sir.
Is it not true?
Yes, sir.
Whether you answer or not, the fact is the fact.
There are also instances whereby detectives just want to detain people weekends. So you plan when to arrest your suspects. What days do we arrest the suspects? Fridays, is that also?
Yes, sir.
Monday, holiday.
Then Saturday, holiday, Sunday, holiday, and then until what? Monday. On just assault case. And when they are looking for you, who can tell me what happens when you are looking for that detective? The phone is switched off. Is that also?
Yes.
You see? These things can, if we don't stop those things, I'm sure the image will go up. Sit in a trotro. Sometimes we do sit in trotro. They talk about nothing apart from what? Don't they talk about police?
Yes, sir.
And how do you feel?
And yet you don't want to stop.
There was an instance whereby, unfortunately, some policemen, they lost their lives when they were performing road check duties. Criminals shot them. When they were sent to the hospital, the doctors were working on them. We follow up only to see that 1 CD, 2 CD, 3 CD, all taken from their pocket. And the doctor shows, look at all these things. Is it not a curse? Is it not a curse?
It's a curse.
It's not a curse.
That's COP Teteyo, talking about professionalism. And I appreciate their zeal. The zeal of the IGP, Dr. Dampare, and all his police management body, the top executive, the police administration, trying to do their best. Before you, as a security operative, whether you are recruited the right way or you are a party security person, a protocol security person, or a professional security person, before you are sent to go after somebody to intimidate them, think about your own situation. Think about that small cubicle that you are patching in with your wife. And your money that is not enough, and how you have had to sell ice block. Go to any police barracks. They have choked all the verandas with freezers. They are selling ice blocks. Go there, go and find out. Not just them. Prisons are doing, all of them. They are trying to survive. Your buildings are cracking. Your boot is only one. In fact, this year you have not been given a boot. Have you been given a pair of boots? Your uniform is fighting with the weather over the color. Then when they send you to go and intimidate somebody, you are going jolly, and you go. That's the kind of thing your bosses are talking about. They want you to be professional. They want you to be professional. I didn't say it. They are saying it. They are telling you. And the IGP even said, for those CIDs who plan to arrest people either on weekends or holidays so they can keep them in there and to show them something, to teach them a lesson. Or say, I didn't say, yeah, IGP said, God will punish you. That's what it means, literally. The folks who went to do NAPCO at Ghana Revenue Authority, they were promised 300 Ghana cedis each from June. That they were going to be given 300 Ghana cedis because they helped the government hit their target. Where is the money? Concerns about people who work for the Electoral Commission and the Ghana Statistical Service who have not been paid. Those concerns are there. Concerns about the killer cost of rent for young people, killer cost of rent. Concerns about the pittance called National Service Allowance. In this day and age, 559. And the last time I did the mathematics here for you, those are the concerns. When we raise the concerns, we expect you to pick the concerns and deal with it, not to come intimidating, because intimidation will not win. Concerns about the price of cement, iron rods, and other building materials. Go to the market and check. Concerns about Doomso, that has been renamed Doomsiesi, and how it has destroyed home appliances of both the high and mighty and the low and bubbly. His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei recently complained, all my appliances are spoiled. Low and bubbly people like Kweku Prefo are also complaining. That's what we should be focusing on. Concerns about the absent road markings, non-functional street lights, concerns about bad roads, even in the second year of road, concerns about what is being forced on us as free. We're told we have free water, free electricity. We are paying for them, but we still shamefully talk and say we are giving you free. Concerns about price of cement, iron, all those things. Those are the concerns we want people to focus on. Those are the very concerns we want people to focus on. And I'm asking you watching me now. I remember when in 2014, 2015, 2016, I spoke truth to power and spoke about government and spoke about governance. I have friends in NDC too. I spoke about those things. I spoke about them. Nobody came to tell me, Johnny, be careful, oh. These people there, you can't trust them, oh. These people, they are wicked, oh. That's the thing I hear almost every day these days, since I started Johnny's Bite. I hear it almost every day. Johnny, be careful, oh. Johnny, these people, they are not merciful, oh. These people, they are wicked, oh. These people, I said, why? You are asked to be a citizen, not a spectator. Then when you speak up, you have people telling you all manner of things. I want to believe they are lies. I want to believe that there's tolerance in the system. I want to believe that people are not unnecessarily going to target people, because I say intimidation will not win. And for you watching, it's not for you to be expressing fear. I say don't insult somebody, don't intimidate, don't attack anybody. Speak your truth quietly and clearly. Speak your truth quietly and clearly. What is your pocket broadcasting to you? What is your personal economy broadcasting to you? That small piece of land that you have, if you go to buy cement and iron rods, are you able to afford them? That small vehicle that you have you use for a taxi or maybe for Uber, Yango or Bolt, are you able to buy the fuel? Are you able to break even? That's the concerns we are asking. This morning, for example, we should be thinking of how to mechanize agriculture. And I've been asking the agric minister that he should show me which market, for example, show me which market where plantain used to sell at 4 cedis per bunch and now it's 40 Ghana cedis per bunch and now it's 4 cedis. I've been asking him that question. Instead of answering that question, they are coming to attack and trying to discredit you. Meanwhile, they will go with me to Kadeshi market and they will not find a bunch of plantain for 4 cedis. And I don't need to travel from here to go to Esekuma or Dobin Brakwa or to go to Konongo Jasu to go and buy plantain. Why? The transport from here to Konongo or to Esekuma, if I add them, I'm not going to buy plantain for here. Warped logic. Warped logic. They are all trying to get positions and appointments. So they say just anything. When the country is good, or if the country becomes good and better, the country will be better for all of us. If the country breaks, it breaks for all of us. So we all have a responsibility and a duty to guide those who you have put into power to say, you are going the wrong direction. Stop. This is the right direction. You are going the wrong direction. Stop. This is the right direction. There are people who have not worked even for a year in their lives before. But because they have been given positions, they feel that they are on top and they must speak to you. I look at them and I laugh. Do you know when I started working? From a biscuit factory all through. Do you know when I started working? If they are counting work experience, do you have work experience? Do you have? Let me end here. Look, happy Farmers Day to our farmers. And I encourage you to speak up. Share it, like it. Let the people who send others to come and intimidate, share it, let them see it. So that the shame will be on them. This is not what they promised us. Good morning.